Dan Larson here, and I'm at the photo booth to take a look at some recent acquisitions in order of biggest to smallest. We've got in the back here the 1993 Toy Biz, what are we calling this? This is the Uncanny X-Men, you know, this thing, hang on. Uncanny X-Men action figure gift set. This was probably like a KB Toy Store exclusive or whatever. Hey, look, individually these figures aren't, they're not the greatest figures of all time. They were great for their era. You know, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my favorite Wolverine figures. You know, not the best articulation, but for what was available at the time, he was pretty fantastic. Iceman, another one of my favorites. He's got his ice sled thing here. Wolverine's got his gun, of course. Mr. Sinister, Sabretooth with his action battle damage there, reminiscent of the old He-Man battle damaged effects there. Terrible glare on this thing, because it's all made out of plastic. And, you know, Mr. Sinister with his light-up eyes. I doubt they still light up with that mechanism. Probably have to put a new battery in there. But hey, the cool thing about this isn't necessarily the individual figures themselves, it's the presentation. It's this 4-figure box set. It's the Special Mutant Powers. See back for details, even though we know what they all are. It's just the 90s all over the place. Just covered with the 90s. And then, of course, some fantastic art on the back here as well. Had to pick this one up just because of what it is. Cool piece. Next up, we've got a... Hang on, let me reframe here. Next up, we've got a 1976 Blue Falcon and Dynomutt metal lunchbox. It's not in the best condition. The important thing about it is that it is Blue Falcon and Dynomutt, and you just don't see a lot of Hanna-Barbera cartoon for those who don't know. I'll be honest, I haven't seen many episodes of it, and it's been a very long time since I've seen any of it. I just remember digging it as a kid and always loving the Blue Falcon design. And of course, when you're a kid, you love characters like Dynomutt more than you even like the heroes, and that's why they put him in there so prominently. But you know, side panel looks great. That's weird. Side panel looks great. Bottom looks great. Top has, unfortunately, the handle's in the way, but really great artwork all around. It's really just this side that's got some wear. I'm gonna guess this thing got wet at some point. Probably went through a dishwasher or two here and there. No thermos, which is all right. I'm probably just gonna put it on a shelf. You'll probably see this pop up in the background during our regular videos. It's bright, colorful, and it's just fantastic. Set that aside. Over here, we've got 1986, 1987. This is a Worlds of Wonder was the company that manufactured this. Lazer Tag, for those of you who don't know. It was a pretty awesome game. Lazer Tag, Photon, they both had the same technology, similar to, it's not the same technology as the Nintendo light gun. It was kind of the same. LED light, sensors that received the signal. I have the helmet already. Again, you'll probably see that. You've seen that in the background of our regular videos with a skull inside. I've already got plenty of guns and the chest sensors and stuff. I put a battery in here. It does work. If I can find the switch. Here it is. Yeah, it's a terrible noise. I don't know what good that is. I think after a few seconds it stops and resets, and then you just get the sort of humming tone until you get hit, and then the lights register the hits and stuff. But glad to finally have one of those. I as a kid, I never had plenty of the guns, the chest sensors, never had the helmet, never had the hat, never had the vest, so still need to get my hands on a vest before I can properly go out and play some serious Lazer Tag. Here we've got 3 Ninja Turtles. Look, I'm not really a Ninja Turtles guy. For me, it was probably, you know what, it was around that age when you're supposed to sort of be getting out of toys and action figures. I realize I'm saying that as an adult with a YouTube channel here. But there was that sort of time you were supposed to be getting out of it. You know, at least, you know, geez, what's this, like 89. Okay, yeah, so, you know, getting into your teens, you probably should be getting out of this stuff. But in my defense, I had a younger brother who was just getting into this stuff. He was 9 years older than, he was 9 years younger than me, so he was into Ninja Turtles, and it was just, you know, I was being a good big brother, hanging out with him, playing with him, doing those kinds of things. But these, Baxter Stockman, Usagi Yojimbo, 2 of my favorites. You know, always a sucker for samurais. Hey, I'm a sucker for guys with wings, too, so that's where Ace Duck comes in here. It always irritated me, though, that his hat never stayed on his head. I like that he came with it, and DuckTales was actually a pretty... DuckTales and... what was the other one? Tailspin were actually pretty popular cartoons at the time, and I always thought he should have been part of those lines. He was really more of a stand-in for those characters. Launchpad McQuack and those guys. But it always irritated me that his hat would never stay on his head. And then, of course, he's got his egg grenade belt here with all of his grenades. So that's cool that he has those and his wings. Usagi's got his swords. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure that these are his swords. I think they are. The important part is he's got all 4 of his pads here. It needs a little cleanup, but otherwise in good shape. Then, of course, Baxter's got his wings, his arms, and his fly swatter weapon, which makes no sense. He is a bug, but they did make sure to put the detail on there that there's a little baby turtle that he's murdered with his metallic fly swatter there, so I guess it works. Well, here's the 1979 die-cast vintage Y-Wing. This one's not in great shape. It's in good shape. Missing the bomb, and I think these 2 landing skids are both cracked off, so that's unfortunate, but you still got the little R2 unit there, R5 unit, whatever. Guns are on the top, guns are on the front, it's got its landing gear. These come off way too easily. I don't know if they're supposed to be, it looks like there was some adhesive there, but that has long since faded away here. But, you know, just for sitting on a shelf, it's going to look fantastic. I've got a Slave 1, an X-Wing, a Star Destroyer. I think all I'm missing is Cloud Car, Snowspeeder? TIE Fighter. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. I guess I'm missing more than I thought I was, but very cool vintage line. I always liked the Action Fleet line as well because of this series, you know, the mini vehicles. So this is cool to finally get one of these in my personal collection. And then last up, we've got... This is a 1994 Bandai White Power Ranger Tommy watch with a sweet snap case here, metallic snap case. Looks like it was on clearance at Ames. And case is in really, really nice shape. Fantastic image of Tommy there on the front with Saba, and then just a really, really nice looking watch. Sweet band here and strap and everything. Really nice presentation on that. Definitely something that. Definitely something any Power Ranger collector would dig. Anyway, that's this week's acquisitions. Be sure to like this video and subscribe, or please, if you're already subscribing, share it with a friend. Tell your friends who might think this video and this channel are something they might think is cool as well. Me, it's about that time. I have to go to laser tag practice, so I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.